Hello everyone, welcome to part 1 of Python full course series. In this session, we will be discussing about the object reference counting. I have picked up this topic because this is the base for understanding most of the Python concept details in depth. Hence, let's get started. In Python, everything is an object. Even if you create any integer, float, string, or for that matter, any file, list, dictionary, all tuple, everything is an object. So whenever you create any variable and assign any value to it, that value will be represented as an object into the memory and the variable will simply point to that object. So consider a case now, my memory area is absolutely free, nothing is there, and I create a variable a and assign value 5 to it. When I create this variable, the object 5 will be created in memory and for each object the reference count will be maintained. For now, for object 5, there is only one reference, which is A. Hence, the reference count for object is 1. Now, I have created another variable B pointing to same value, which is 5. Even if this is new variable, no new object will be created into memory. Instead, B will simply point to the existing object whose value is 5. And in this case, now because A and B are pointing to object 5, the reference count for object 5 will become 2. Now I have added another variable which is C and its value is 10. The 10 was not there into memory, hence the object 10 is created and its reference count is maintained as a 1 because now for object 10 there is only one reference which is C, hence the reference count for object 10 is 1. I have added another variable D pointing to same object again for the 5. Here now 5 have three different references which is A, B and D. Hence for object 5 the reference count become 3. Now consider a case I have changed the value of reference B. Earlier it was pointing to 5 and now I have changed its value to point to another string which is text shark. Because the text shark object was not present into the memory, hence new object will be created and new reference count will be maintained for that object. The reference count is maintained per object basis. So now for object 5, there are only two references, which is A and D. For object text shark, there is only one reference, which is B. And for object 10, there is only one reference, which is C. Now consider a case where I have actually deleted a reference D completely. When I have deleted a reference, the object 5 will not be deleted from memory because in Python, the object will be deleted from memory if and only if the reference count for that object becomes 0. Here in this case, even after deletion of 5, there is still one more reference pending for object 5, which is A. A is still pointing to 5. Hence, the 5 object will not be deleted from the memory because its reference count is still not 0, which is still 1. Now consider a case where I have actually deleted the reference A. Earlier, the reference count for object 5 was 1. After deletion of reference 1, the reference count becomes 0. And now because the reference count has become 0, the object 5 will be deleted from the memory. And hence the memory area will look like this, where object 5 will be completely deleted from the memory because its reference count had reached to 0. Now the memory will have only two objects, which is text shark and object 10. These objects still have one reference count each, hence those are present into the memory. This is how the data is represented into memory.